So you might even hear it in my voice, much more calm in my voice here today. You know, I really tried to pull myself back, because the person I am automatically or naturally, I'm a very high energetic person. I'm like, go, go, go. I'm like, I can push a little bit more. I can work a little bit more. That's who I am naturally. So I believe that if I can mix that together with that whole mindfulness and presence, well, I believe that like I got a good recipe, but it's really hard. I'm meditating.
What's up, second point is
Let me ask you, how would your life be different without any mental roadblocks? Yo, what's up, legend? In this video here, I will talk with you a little bit about some things that are super important for us to remember. It's especially something I've been working on a lot over the years, but also as they're getting more demand in the world, as they're getting more demand on you, in your life, family, work responsibilities, and so on. This topic I'm gonna share with you about today is something there is forgotten or not practiced enough. So we don't really know what to actually do and how to actually do it, right? How do we stay present? Or more importantly, how do we get more present into our everyday life? Because again, like as I'm talking about in the other videos, I'm just like you. Like I got emotions, I got stress, I got fear, I got frustrations about everything, right? So having more presence in your life is just gonna help you deal with so many other things. We need to be more conscious throughout everyday life, meaning we need to be conscious at midday. We need to be conscious when we are doing certain things. We need to stop up and do things that pulls us back to the present. Something I started practicing is really taking all the distractions away. You know, I'm very big at not touching my phone in the morning and at nighttime. All these things are great, but if the rest of the day is just slam, and sometimes I'm literally feeling like I'm having 3 things or 4 things at the same time. There might be something going on over there. I got music in my ears, I got a phone over here, and I got something popping up over here, you know. And I've just seen myself drift off and like, not burn out, but like just getting super like not in tune and not feeling after. And you know, sometimes it like I can feel it when I'm sitting down at nighttime. I'm like, okay, my body, my brain, nothing is not calm. It's just banging out in all different directions, right? What I've started doing here right now is literally like, first of all, shut down all the electronic. My phones, especially my phones, I put it in the office at 8 o'clock and I'm not touching it until the next day, roughly around. I would use it for some sort of like music when I'm walking, but I'm not touching anything until like 8, 9, 10 o'clock at midday there. And I do that because I really want to train myself to not being reactive, not having it in my environment. So that means that I'm not sleeping with any electronic or anything in my bedroom right now. All the things, all the times where I do a singular activity, meaning eating, meaning brushing my teeth, meaning showering, I try to pull myself into the moment and become absolute present in the moment. And it's practice, it's training. We need to become aware of these things there, because otherwise we're just running on full speed, autopilot all the time. And if you're not even aware of how you're feeling, and it's just like you're just stressed, but you're not actually stopping up and digesting and actually analyzing the things, well, you're just gonna like, you're just gonna explode. So you might even hear it in my voice, much more calm in my voice here today. You know, I really tried to pull myself back, because the person I am automatically or naturally, I'm a very high energetic person. I'm like, go, go, go. I'm like, I can push a little bit more. I can work a little bit more. That's who I am naturally. So I believe that if I can mix that together with that whole mindfulness and presence, well, I believe that like I got a good recipe, but it's really hard. I'm meditating for the last 4 years right now. It helps me a lot, right? It helps me a lot because it helps me get that feeling of like being present and pull back. One thing I observed in an interview I actually watched here the other day was a guy called Aubrey Marcus. He's a spiritual sort of teacher. He's on YouTube. You could go in and check him out. He's a really cool guy. And one thing that stood out for me in his interview, where he shared some of his experiences in the past and what he's been doing with psychedelic drugs, and you know, he's been doing stillness retreat, you know, darkness retreat, where they're not seeing, there's no light. for a week. He shared that, right? No light for a week, nothing. They get food in, there's no light, they can sit there and eat basic food, they can go to the bathroom and sit in a room, and they do that. Like, they do that and pay for it, right? And he was just sharing different stories and all that sort of stuff. And the conclusion that he got out of all the sort of like the work, spiritual work that he's been doing on himself is he doesn't regret failures. He doesn't regret things he tried or didn't work. He said the only thing he regret is that he wasn't more present in each moment throughout his life, because life is amazing, what he said. Life is so great, right? Life is beautiful in every single moment. Right now, me sitting here, it's Friday, it's dark, cloudy outside, but I get to do the things I love. I got a little blanket over here. I got my fresh water. I got my brand new apartment here. Like, I got my health. I got, you know, COVID is almost over. I got summer coming here right now. But most importantly, I got this moment here right now. I get goosebumps. I got my skin, right? I got my eyes. I got my breath. So what he explained there was that he regret that he didn't enjoy more of each moment. That's the only thing he regret for our life. And just think about that. Think about that, how many times we are going through everyday life, even holidays. I've been on holidays before where I've just been slamming and working and all that sort of stuff, and I wasn't even present. I'm a guy that push hard and have energy and push and go through the things, you know. Start thinking about how can you get more presence, how can you get more mindfulness into each situation, because you can still be bang, slam, achieve goals and become a high achiever, an athlete, whatever you are, right? Whatever you want to do, you can still have that. But imagine you could actually be in the moment as you're doing it. You can't dwell upon the past and you can't change the future right now. The only way you can change the future is by changing the now. Do the activity now. So it all connects, you know, and again, just imagine how much more juice and feeling and joy you will have out in it when you start sitting down and thinking and training your mind to become more present. Think about your brain, your mind as a monkey that want to go out, they want to climb the trees, they want to eat the banana and all that sort of stuff. And your job is to tie that monkey back in again. So every time the brain, the thought, the mind dwells and go out to the future, bring the monkey back again. Just start playing that game within yourself. You got a mind, you got a monkey, you got a future, you got a past, and you got a present. The present is the one you're going to train and bring it back to all the time. And it's so hard. But start doing that, start practicing, right? Start practicing when you're eating, start practicing when you're, you know, going to bed at night, start practicing when you're brushing teeth and showering. Just try to practice that. Just try it. Go down right now, sit near the water and watch the sunset, everything away, and just take it in. This is where the joy, this is where the juice are, you know. And again, as I said to you, I'm a go-getter, right? I want to achieve things, and you can still do that by practicing and training that thing there. It's not about sitting in a chair and meditate for 8 hours a day. No, it's about you having control over your mind and you controlling the direction of your life. So I hope you enjoyed this video here. Again, leave a comment below if there's some sort of topic you want me to take up, something you want to, some questions you want me to answer, something you want me to take up in a later video. Really appreciate, as always, you checking in, you're following, and you're watching my content. From the bottom of my heart, really appreciate it. I couldn't do this thing here without you, because again, I'm here to serve. I believe that, you know, bettering other people, helping other people become better every day. I believe that we can bettering the world and actually see this whole thing here and become a beautiful thing in our life, you know. So stick to it, legend. I know you got it in you. Remember to subscribe. Simon Thompson across the board, and look forward to see you in the next video.